All right, so as requested, one of you guys commented and asked me to tell you how did I get my face from looking chubby like a Teletubby to looking chiseled, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and tell you exactly what I did so that way you can do it and you can be an optimal man. You can be the most attractive version of yourself that you can possibly be, okay? Because right now, you are the version that you're at, right? But you could be a much better version of yourself, especially attractiveness and how handsome you are. It really depends on your face, okay? So maybe you're not the most attractive man in the world, right? Maybe you're not me. That's okay, all right? That's completely okay. The point is that right now, you are looking chubby. Your cheeks are kind of blown out, and that is really affecting how women view you, okay? And I can help you out. I promise you. If you just follow what I say, you're going to look a lot more toned, a lot more chiseled. And even if you're not the most attractive man in the world, it's still going to help you. It's still going to improve you. And you're going to get more attention, more looks from women. You're going to look at yourself in the mirror. You're going to be like, damn, that's a handsome motherfucker right there, all right? Let's go ahead and follow through this PowerPoint. Stick along to the end, okay? Because I'm going to tell you everything that I did to get a chiseled face, okay? Here we go. So, right now I'm using OBS. I don't know how the fuck to do all the other stuff, so you guys are just going to have to follow along while I do this, the bootleg version, because I don't know how to do this, you know, whatever all these YouTubers use. I'm not very fond of this, but here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so present. Haven't done one of these in a long time, all right? Get your drink, get whatever it is you want. Text your girl and tell her that you're busy, okay? So, increase your facial attractiveness. We're gonna go ahead and go through this. How do you increase your facial attractiveness, right? Because right now you're looking like the guy on the left, but you should be looking like the guy on the right. Oh shit, wrong slide. That was me. On the left, that was me. As you can see, I look like a balloon. My cheeks are round, right? I look like I'm blowing out my cheeks like Mrs. Puff. And as you can see on the other side, chiseled, more handsome. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you. Just a second. You are the guy on the right. Right now, you feel like guys right now are commenting on my shorts the most retarded shit, right? They're like, "Oh, you're a weirdo, this and that." It's because of this. It's because they are the guy on the right and they want to be the guy on the left. They want to be the guy on the left that receives attention from women. But the fact that their face is blown up like a balloon, they're not getting the attention that they want, so they choose to hate. And this is what I'm here to help you. I'm here to help you go from the guy on the right to go to the guy on the left, right? Become that guy on the left. Because right now you're looking at everyone else and you feel like you're not very attractive. You feel like you're not very handsome. You feel like you're missing something. Because as humans, naturally, we want the other gender to see us in a way that, okay, they find us attractive, right? For example, if you're a man, you want women to look at you in a certain way. If you're a woman, you want men to look at you in a certain way, right? You don't want to be the one that's left out. You don't want to be the one that has to go on the websites because they can't get no attention from women. Okay? So if you just follow my steps, I promise you're going to be way more attractive. You're going to start pulling a lot more women, and women are just going to look at you overall as a more attractive version of yourself. So, the problem is you need to decrease your body fat percentage because right now you're fat. And as you can see on the left, I look like a fat Teletubby. As you can see, at this point, I was addicted to perks. In the first picture before this, let me see if I can go back. In this picture on the left, I was addicted to perks. I was not working out. I had bad habits overall. Smoking vapes, drinking, doing drugs. So overall, just bad habits, right? While on the right, good habits, discipline, dialed in. This is the sign of a disciplined man. When you see a man at a low body fat percentage, understand that unless he's anorexic, he has the traits of discipline, consistency. Versus me on the left, which might be you right now, it shows that you're not a very disciplined man. But that's what I talk about on this channel. For those of you who this is your first time, I talk about men improving their discipline, improving their consistency, improving their mindset overall. And as you can see, I'm a prime example of that. On the left, I'm fat like a Teletubby. On the right, chiseled and disciplined. And it's all because of the habits, okay? So, back to what I was saying. This, in order to get your face to slim down, right? You have to decrease your body fat percentage overall. Because it's not just spot reduction, right? You can go on a cut and 9 times out of 10, the fat's going to leave from your face first and your stomach is going to be the last one. So you don't have to decrease your body fat percentage to a amount that's crazy to look better than you are right now. But the point is, the lower you go in body fat percentage, the more your cheeks are going to hollow out, right? Like in those pictures, the ones where I look chiseled, I was cutting. I was at peak cutting. On the right, as you can see right here in the middle, you can see my abs. Why? Because I was cutting. Right now, you can't see my abs that much. If I flex hard, you probably can. But you can't see them that much, and my face is probably not as chiseled. Why? Because I'm entering a maintenance phase to where I'm upping my calories. Because I need to put on some more muscle. However, if you want to make sure your face goes from the guy on the left to the guy on the right, as you can see, first of all, you need to decrease your body fat percentage. And that starts with locking in on your diet. What do you eat? Are you in a deficit? In simple terms, you have to be in a deficit. If that's all you need to know, is that you need to be in a deficit. So right now, you're probably eating snacks. You're probably eating snacks as you're watching this right now. You're probably eating a donut. And hey, no hate. I just ate a donut like an hour ago, okay? So I'm not hating on you, but I'm just saying, if you want to become more attractive, you have to put down the snacks. Not forever, but for a certain period of time. Because here's the thing. If you decrease your body fat percentage, right? Let's say you go on a cut. Let's say you drop your calories. You go on a deficit. And now, what is it? Now you're at a much lower body fat percentage. And now all you got to do is maintain it. So you can eat whatever you want once you're at that point. As long as you're not at a surplus, you can maintain it. You can look handsome. You can look attractive. And it's not going to take much work to maintain it. All it's going to take is work for you to get from where you're at right now to where you want to be. And it could take you about 6 weeks. If I help you out to get your diet on point, all it needs to do is for you to follow the program for at least 6 weeks. Within 4 weeks, you're already going to start seeing your cheeks hollowed out. You're already going to start noticing women are looking at you more. You're going to start noticing that you look at yourself in the mirror and you're going to start to see a much more attractive version of yourself that you've probably never seen before. And it's all from you dieting, right? So this whole entire thing, obviously you have to have discipline, you have to have consistency, and everyone has to start somewhere. But in simple terms, you have to decrease your body fat percentage by going on a caloric deficit, okay? So whatever you're eating right now, you have to eat less calories than that. That's in simple terms. I can help you out to get it exactly to where you need to be. Next. So, as you can see in these pictures, like I said, I'm on a cut, drinking more water, I'm chiseled. Why? Because I've decreased my body fat percentage. The only reason why on the left I don't look chiseled like that is because, as you can see, I'm pudgy. I am not that optimal man. On the right, I am the optimal man, right? I am the most optimal version that I've ever been of myself. I've seen my abs. That's the first time I ever saw my abs. So, if you want to overall increase your attractiveness, it starts with you simply decreasing your body fat. Next, drinking more water, right? Because you got to know that your body holds water, right? It's called water retention. And so, the more water that you drink, the more your body will flush out that water retention, that water weight, right? Because your body retains this water and it makes you look bloated. So the things that you can do, I'm gonna list it off, right? The things that you can do is this: decrease your body fat percentage. Next, drink more water. Get rid of that soda, get rid of the snacks, okay? Get rid of that. And I'm not saying you can't have a cheat day or two, right? As long as you're dieting for at least 5 days, and then the other 2 days, you can snack here and there. Because in these pictures, I was snacking 2 times out of the week. 2 days out of the week, I'm snacking. Because I like to eat foods, right? I like to eat what I like. So, in order for you to get to that point, you gotta give yourself an incentive, right? An incentive to want to keep going, because otherwise you're not going to do it. You're just going to quit. If you have to go all out and you never do anything that you want to do, you're less likely to do it, right? But if you're taking it week by week and 2 days out of the week, you have an incentive. Those 2 days, oh, I'm going to get to eat whatever I want. So that means these other 5 days, I'm going to be disciplined. I'm going to be consistent so that I can get to those 2 days. Boom, get to those 2 days. You eat what you want, satisfy your cravings, satisfy your desires, right? Boom, back to it. 5 more days. Boom, 2 days. Okay, boom, five. After at least 4 to 6 weeks, you're already going to start seeing the changes. You're going to start seeing the changes. If you want, you can start mewing as well, right? Obviously, I'm sure you guys have seen the shorts where you mew. You put your tongue up to the top of your roof and you close your mouth so that so that your jawline can look more chiseled, right? So decrease your body fat percentage, drink more water, make sure that you drink that water to flush that out of your system, all of that water weight that your body's holding on to, right? The sauna is good for this too. The sauna is great for this. But you don't have to go on crazy cardio. You don't have to run. As long as you get your steps in, right? Because typically for me, I get 20 to 25,000 steps a day. Okay? I walk a lot. So if you are in a caloric deficit, as long as you work out, as long as you get a nice workout in, I'm not saying you have to run like David Goggins, but you gotta work out. You gotta work out and be in a caloric deficit. Adopt healthy habits into your life, okay? So that way you can become a much more attractive version of yourself. And I promise you, in just a couple weeks, you'll start seeing the changes. And if you need help, I'm here to help you, okay? If you need someone to guide you through it, someone to hold you accountable, someone to make sure 100% you reach your goals without a shadow of a doubt, right? Because you might watch this video and you can go try it on your own. That's totally fine. I'm rooting for you. Just know it. But 9 times out of 10, if you haven't built that reputation with yourself to where you haven't seen yourself be disciplined and be consistent, it's going to take a couple attempts before you actually get it right. But when you have someone who has already been through it, right? Because I've been where you're at. I've been undisciplined. I've been lazy. You see the pictures. But guess what? I figured it out. I figured it out when I saw my abs for the first time in my life. I saw my face be chiseled. So if you want to get there as quickly as possible, just shoot me an email and I'll give you a free consultation. I'll see how your face looks on a video call, and I can tell you what it is that you need exactly. I'll prescribe you exactly what you need, the right program, whatever the case may be, to get you to where you need to be. Because I promise you, all it's going to take is a little bit of commitment on your end. If you have the desire, if you already desire to look better, that's the start. Now you just need a little bit of commitment and a little bit of help, and you'll get there. So send me an email, guys. That's the video for today. I hope you guys find some value in this. Like I said, if you use the tips that I told you in this video, you will see results, and you're going to be looking handsome as hell. The ladies are going to be knocking on your door. They're going to be like, hey, Timothy, open up. We heard you're chiseled. We heard you dropped that body fat percentage. I'm just fucking with you, but you are going to get more looks, all right? That's the video for today. Stick with me for a second because I don't know how to end this shit. Okay, guys, peace out.